So hello guys, in this video we are going to solve this problem. So in this problem it is given that we have this A matrix, which is this matrix, and we have to tell which options are correct. So this is multiple choice correct problem. So let's see how we can do this. So first of all we have this A matrix. Now if you see the first option, in the first option it is given that this A matrix transpose is equal to this matrix. Is this correct or not? We have to see. So you have to take A matrix transpose, and the right hand side is if you replace in this A matrix alpha by minus alpha, then you have to compare in both of these things are same or not. So first let's see the A matrix transpose. So this is our first column. So after taking transpose, this cos alpha is uh, come here, this minus sin alpha will come here, and this 0 will come here. This sin alpha will come here, this cos alpha will come here, and this 0 is come here. This 0 is here, this 0 is here, and this e power beta is this e power beta. So this is the transpose. So the column will become row. This column will become row, and this column will become row. So this is the transpose. Now if you see the right hand side, in the right hand side we have to just replace alpha by minus alpha in the A matrix. So if you replace alpha by minus alpha, you will get cos of minus alpha. And here we have this sine alpha, so it will become like sine of minus alpha. Here it is 0. Here we have minus sine alpha, so it will become minus sine of minus alpha. Cos of minus alpha 0. This is as it is. So you know cos of minus theta is cos theta, so this is cos alpha. This is also cos alpha. Sine of minus alpha will become minus sine alpha. This minus minus will become plus, and this is this. So this is this A matrix if you replace alpha by minus alpha. So now if you compare this matrix and this matrix, you can easily see that all terms are same and this A option is correct. So now let's move to the second option. So in the second option, this A matrix is inverse is equal to this A matrix if you replace alpha by minus alpha and beta by minus beta. So this thing we also have to tell. So if you see here, here we have this A matrix, and this A matrix alpha is replaced by minus alpha and beta is replaced by minus beta. So if you take the product of these two matrices, so this is our original A matrix, and in the same matrix I replaced alpha by minus alpha everywhere and this beta by minus beta. So now if you do the product, so this row and this column will become like cos square alpha plus sin square alpha. So this will give us 1. Similarly, this row and this column will give us 1 here. Other elements are 0. And similarly, this row and this column will give us 1 here. So you see this is the identity matrix. If you multiply yourself, you will get this as identity matrix. So now we know these two matrix product give us identity matrix, and if you multiply by this A matrix inverse both the side, so this will give us identity matrix here, and the only remaining thing here is this A matrix with alpha replaced by minus alpha and beta by minus beta, and in the right hand side we have this inverse. So you can see that these two are actually equal. So this B option is also correct. Now let's move us to the C option. So this adjoint of this A matrix is equal to the e power beta, and A matrix replaced by this A matrix alpha by minus alpha and beta by minus beta. So we know the inverse of the matrix is defined by adjoint of the matrix and divided by the determinant of the matrix. And this is our A matrix. If you see, this is our A matrix, and if you take the determinant of this, you can see that this e power beta multiplied by cos alpha square plus sin alpha square is the determinant of this. So this is equal to the e power beta. So this is actually the determinant of the matrix. And here you can cross multiply this and you can easily see that this adjoint of the A matrix is equal to this e power beta and the inverse of A matrix. So this is also correct, and we know this inverse of the matrix is equal to this, so that's why this option is correct. So you can replace inverse by this thing and then this thing also correct. So A option is correct, B option is correct, and C option is correct. And D option is not correct because if you see this A matrix and if you replace beta by minus beta and alpha is as it is. So you will get this thing. And this thing is actually not equal to the A matrix transpose. So this option is wrong. Because A matrix transpose is this and in this we have this e power beta. But here it is e power minus beta. So you can easily check that this option is not correct. So the A, B and C option is correct. So in this way we can solve.